Yo guys, it's Shadow here, and welcome back to another episode of Kenshi. Right, so right now we are waiting. We are waiting for something very important. Just in case you forgot, we are building a new weapon that we haven't used yet. We're building a, well, actually I think we already have it. There we go, the spring bat, standard great, that's fine. And now we're making heavy bolts, and we're gonna test out these babies against the samurai heavy frickin' armor to see if they do well against them. They supposedly should. I mean, it says right in the description that it was used to designed to have power to punch through the heavy armor of the dominating military forces of the United States. It is literally made for what we're trying to do. We're trying to overthrow, destroy, fight the United Cities. It is exactly for this purpose this weapon was made. So, yeah, I hope it's gonna be good. We're gonna put this into the hand of good old Green, because he's the best shot by far. And, well, by far I say that. Maybe is a bit mean to the other guys who are also pretty talented. But he is definitely our number one. Let's see, how does this weapon look like? Like a very short... This actually looks more like a standard crossbow than anything else I've handled so far, honestly. But yeah, now I'll have to wait for the heavy bolts. So there's 20 in every stack of them. So it looks like with the heaviness of the bolt, the number of bolts is decreased, if that makes any sense. So the toothpicks, the smallest one, have 40 each. Then the regulars have 30 each. Heavy ones have 20 each, and the long ones have 10 each. So if we're going with, I think I made 5 of these means 100 bolts. So that would be hopefully quite sufficient for an initial test run. So yeah, do they stack? Oh, they don't stack in his backpack, of course. What is going on? Why is he being a... Oh. We have some unfortunate people getting trounced here. Why exactly are they... Well, okay. I mean, they're malnourished outlaw swordsmen. We are healing that gate like there's no tomorrow. There's no chance they're gonna break through that. Not even close, man. Oh look, there's one hiver. God, look how thin he is. It's like a twig. Are they still shooting at them? No, they're not. Okay, that was weird. We're not shooting at them. Why are you not shooting at these guys? Seriously. That's so strange. Some of them are like, nope, not gonna have that. We're gonna go. We don't care. Okay, this guy's gone. Why is he running away from his turret? Go to your turret, mate. And one left standing. The last woman standing, everybody. Question is, how long is she gonna be standing? Ooh, unfortunate. Well, that's what you get if you're gonna put some scratches on the paint of my door. Jeez, it took me a while to make this. Don't fuck with it. Come on. Okay, looks like we're done. I'm just gonna make a bunch more heavy bolts. Just a bunch more. And let's take these, and then let's gather up the squad. And let's move out. Let's go for another test run. Let's see, oh god, there's, let's destroy these first, shall we? Before we go out. We don't have to deal with these guys. I was kind of almost half expecting their AoE attacks to go through the door and hit my repairmen. somehow. I don't know why. There we go. Everybody's done. Good. Open up that door. Out we go. Close that door. Alright. Off. Oh god, there's more box. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Let's go off to Tengu's vault. See what we can do. So I think we have everything, right? He still has bolts, he has bolts, he has bolts, and Green has the new and improved weaponry that we shall test. We should get there just around sunrise, which is nice. That should give us a good enough sight to hopefully put some holes into these people. Okay, so we'll start off by having these three hidden back here. And then Green is going to approach alone, essentially, and is going to goad a few of them into attacking. There should already be a few less guard. Well, not really. There's still a ton of guards. And there is a samurai sergeant escaped slave. That's weird. Just gonna try this against a... Well, okay, never mind. There you go. Can we, like, goad, like, one or two of them into attacking us and not the whole squad? That would be nice. Okay, I got one? Okay, I think I got one. Alright, come here, buddy. Come here. We have some testing to do. Okay, maybe that's a bit... That's probably the right distance. Oh, he missed. That's not good if that's an indicator of the accuracy. 2? Well, that didn't do any good. That is not quite the effect that I was expecting. Okay, 20. And so far that has been stomach and chest that has been hit. So that's where he has a lot of armor. There again, on a 2 only. That's probably when he hits the chest, I would say. That was the arm. So if we hit anything other than the chest area, we are bound to deal some damage. I think it's a chest area, if I had to guess. That's where his armor is the thickest. It's like with the Urukai. Aim for their necks. That's where the armor is thinnest. I think. If I remember this correctly. But yeah, maybe 4 people, or maybe if we equip our whole army with these things, we might be able to take these guys on. You know, have a whole ranged squad with them, and then we will bring our whole squad. Because if we do that, we might do a test run with 4 of them, because he now alone can pretty much take this guy out with no well, I say no problem. It still takes him. Oh boy, here we go. The party crashers are here. Well, at least they're going after him. It's kind of funny, actually. Who is gonna win? The injured samurai or the 4 oversized cockroaches? It's the cockroaches, everybody. Well, that test was a little bit interrupted, but I think there is a certain trajectory of... oh, what? They hit another samurai. Okay. But yeah, I think we're gonna go for another test run. If we can get one more guy. Oh, I should have... hold on. I'll pick up the armor real quick. The normal samurai armor. There we go. Let's see. So... Chest is 100% covered, stomach only 85%, and it has a harpoon resistance of 35 points. I think that's what counts, right? So yeah, hitting the chest area is still pretty much a no-go most of the time, but at least, you know, the other areas we are able to maybe penetrate a little bit better. Because before it was really like, basically, only the head was vulnerable. We get a good headshot, then maybe we would do some damage. Actually, ooh. That was nasty. Also, why doesn't he have a helmet? Is it because he's a sergeant? Also, with that long hair, I know it's kind of too blonde, but it kind of reminds me of the... Have you ever seen Lost Samurai? I know he has black hair in that, but you know what I mean. It kind of reminds me of him. I forgot the name of the actor, actually. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. We have... That's a bit unfortunate. Would you please get out of sneak? Yeah, this is super awkward right now. Okay, abandon the mission. This is too awkward to frickin' do right now. Even though we have pretty much headshotted the one guy. What are these dudes? They're just manhunters. They're just people ruining our perfectly good experiment. Shame. Let's at least try and take out the other guy here. Oh, yeah, I get hit too much. Way too much, actually. Gonna be another nasty hit. Ugh. Yeah, this is starting to become, again, quite unman... Oh, okay. Sergeant is down. Let these guys take care of the manhunter. He has terrible armor in comparison. You can see how terrible his armor is in comparison by just the sheer amount of brutal damage we do to them. But I don't know. It just feels like the damage that we do to them is not that much higher that it... Oh god, there's so many of them. Okay, let me just loot the samurai sergeant so he will not be having any of his gear when he wakes up. And then, I guess, well, we can try and deal as much damage as we can to these idiots. I mean, yeah, it's kind of interesting, the comparison in armor. You can see it here so well. It's just the amount of damage I can do to these guys without the spring bat. And then even with the spring bat, I'm barely able to scratch these samurais. Maybe I'll have to kind of equip my troops a little bit, you know, in a special way to basically gear them up for a fight against the United Cities. Because at the moment, I don't think we are able to really do this. Oof, he almost hit me. I mean, look, now we're firing at them with all of our guys. And this guy's... What? He's not even wounded? Well, this is the guy that is wounded, okay. But still, that's silly. Oh, shit, got a triple hit on me. And got a... Oh, green is down. Fuck. Well, we should totally abandon this. Who's... I think Silvershade is still the fastest by far. Go pick him up, please. Is he, like... Well, he's not in mortal danger, I don't think. At least one guard has been taken out again, so... Profit? Maybe? Not sure we'll call this a win. I'm not even sure we call this a success. Because to me it feels like the spring bat is still not doing what it promised it would. Maybe if we equip everybody with spring bats, maybe we can see a difference. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can we please have a little bit of peace and quiet? I just want to medically treat my people here. Are we good? Are we done? There's more freaking farmer out there. Okay. It's just... Jesus! Okay, one dude is still following me. Okay, Silvershade, put him down and give first aid. Oh, green is... What? Green is actually up. Okay. Apparently he's up. And the samurai that was just here disappeared. And apparently we're attacking the dog. Why are we attacking the dog? Beep, what are you doing? And why are you hitting so bad? Ow. Jesus. Stupid dog. There you go. Okay, let's medicate everybody. Let you get yourself out of sneak, you sneaky man. There you go. And let's go. We killed the dog. That's all we do. You know, ATF style. That's terrible. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I think we'll just try again. Make a spring bat for all 4 of them, and then we'll try this again and see if we feel like it's more effective. I'm still not convinced. Even though the description says that it is anti-armor and armor piercing, it just doesn't feel too good right now. To be fair, the spring bats were not like top of the line. They were not the best quality, but still, you know. So let's do 3 spring bats. For that we shall need that's 18 steel bars and 6 steel springs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have a little bit something in the queue here, which means it'll probably also get a little bit better at making crossbow stuff. But yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed. Just a tiny bit. I expected a little bit more damage. But then again, that samurai armor is just the toughest, like, thing they could wear, probably. If we go to our weapons here, what do we have here? Does this have, like... This has no armor penetration whatsoever, right? So these guys would not do much. And this thing even deals, I think... Yeah, less damage to armor. So, yeah, no. Then they all are equipped with rangers, which do not do very well against armor, I think. And then the blunt weapons, which also don't do that much to armor. And then they have the regardless katanas, again, less damage to armor. And they have the naginatas, also not really that good against armor. Then we have the only guys who actually have anti-armor weaponry, which is these dudes. With their spiked clubs, which is plus 30 armor penetration. That's pretty decent. And then the long cleavers. So when we go... I think we'll do this, we'll escalate this in phases. So phase 1 is going to be Scouty Squad with 4 spring bats, and then we'll see what we can do. If we feel like it's not going well, we might escalate it to 2, 4, 6 of these dudes with their anti-armor equipment, and hopefully they'll deal damage. I mean, they have like the same armor as that the other guys have. They just don't have any head armor, and no feet, and no shirts. They're like almost exhibitionists at this point. But yeah, they should hopefully be quite well armored against these guys. And if that turns out to be a slogfest, then we'll start equipping everybody with anti-armor weapons, and then we're just gonna go ham. It's kind of like, it's gonna be like an escalation in conflict, in steps, essentially, is what it is. So yeah. Alright, he's already on the spring steel, so... Oh yeah, he made some heavy bolts. Awesome. And he's already raised his crossbow smithing by 2%. 2 points. 3 points. Whatever. But yeah, I hope if we could get 1 high-grade spring bat, I think that could already do a little bit more good. You know? Maybe that's the problem, because we are used to having damage from like specialist grade and other high gear weaponry, and now we're basically back down to standard grade weaponry, which, you know, why does he have a stolen ringed saber in his inventory? What the fuck? What are you doing, Beep? Also, while we're here... wait, who's the smith again? It's Thumper, is it? Why is he up here? Is he stuck? Why is he not... Why are you not smithing? It's out of resources. Well, then take it out. Well, I'm putting the thing here. Oh, maybe I have to do this as first priority. Maybe that's the thing. Otherwise, he's trying to do weaponsmithing and then complains that it's full and then he's getting blocked. Maybe. I'm just trying to see if there's any more like anti-armor weapons that we haven't seen yet. Well, saber doesn't make sense. There's a topper. Armor penetration is -15, so no. Sabers probably not. Chites. Fragment axes. No, no armor penetration. Wakizashi, no. Short cleavers, I know they do have a bit of armor penetration. We already used these. Sabers, no again. Oh no, short cleaver and long cleaver are actually different. Long cleaver have a little bit more punch. The short cleavers are 20% damage against robots. So do these actually. They're actually quite the same. Let's see. Platoon number 3 will deal, where is it? Cutting damage 0.78 and 0.64. And then, yeah, they're just a little bit lower on the damage here. Planks, no armor penetration. Long swords, negative armor penetration. Ninja blade, negative. Staffs, nothing. Falling sun, nothing. They're good against Beak Things, Gorilla, and Leviathans. I'll keep that in mind. Pole arms. Ooh, pole arms have actually decent armor penetration. Also, they have quite some range. Let's make some pole arms, shall we? Let's make some pole arms, just to test. You know? Why not? And bandit demands have arrived at crossroads. Images taken shortly before a disaster. Let's see, what else do we have? Flesh cleavers, apparently. So let's make one. Why am I making heavy chites? That's not what I wanted. Pole arms is what I wanted. So we'll make one pole arm. We'll make one of these flesh cleavers. Mercenary clubs. These are just spiked clubs, I think. Combat cleaver. Heavy pole arm. Now we're talking. Let's make one of those as well. Nodachis will be, yeah, they're terrible. They're also, Desert Sabers are also not that good. Neither are these. Naganatas, Horse Choppers, Moon Cleavers. Moon Cleavers, that sounds like a good one. Let's make one of those. Oh, Spike Club. We'll just have to compare a few of these weapons, you know, just like for our next equipment, round of equipment that we do. Oh, the polearm look kind of nice, actually. They're looking like Naginatas with a little bit more heft to them, you know. The blade is a bit thicker. That has a little bit more oomph when you hit somebody with it, I suppose. All right, so Thumper has his job. Good, that's nice. We're also, are we still making... Oh, I think, yeah, he had just something else to do. Or he had something to grab. Oh, we're already done with 2 spring bats. That's nice. And one of them is high grade. Look at that. So maybe this is gonna do... I mean, the damage is... Well, it is actually a little bit higher. If we do like 1 damage on chest, like normally, then maybe if we get about, I don't know, 6 damage more, we'll start to do like 5 damage, 6 damage, and maybe then on specialist we'll do like 10 damage or maybe 12 per hit on the chest, and that's when it's gonna be good. Because if we have 4 of these all shooting these heavy crossbows, I think we might be able to actually deal some damage. Let's make some heavy bolts now as well, you know. Oh, yeah, obviously he's now doing heavy bolts first. Let's actually switch this up real quick. Why is he not doing this? It's empty. Oh, he's needing more spring steel, I think. Let's make 1 more spring steel then. But yeah, that means next time we're gonna go to war with a quadruple springbat arsenal. And in the meanwhile, we are getting a few more weapons to test. A few more interesting weapons that we can compare stats on and maybe then decide on arming our fighting dudes here with new equipment. You know, for example, equipping these guys with the pole arms instead of the naginatas. These guys with the, I don't know, these are two-handed weapons, are they? I think they are. You know, instead of equipping these, equipping like the flesh cleavers, and these guys might get like the mercenary clubs and springbats. And if the falling suns, I think it's called a falling sun. If the falling sun is what I think it is, I think it's a big sword. Then yeah, they might get that as a replacement to this. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So I think that's it for today. Well, now let's just let time run its course a little bit longer. We now have, I think we now have 4 springbats. Yeah. We got 4 of them. 3 standard, 1 high. Great. Okay, fair enough. Let me switch these equipments around real quick then. We also have to switch the ammo, obviously. We're giving the high grade probably to Green, I would say, because he's the most efficient one at using these things. So he's gonna get high grade, and everybody else is gonna use standard grade weaponry. Why do they have these random weapons in their inventory? I cannot remember taking them. I really can't. Obviously they stole it from somewhere, but I cannot remember where. Oh well. Okay, let's unload our bolts into here. And then, oh, we actually have already quite a lot of heavy bolts in here. That's neat. There we go. There. Okay, so let's give at least 4 of these to everybody. There we go. Oh yeah, already has 4. He has 4. You don't have any. There. There. Now we're equipped. Now we can hopefully kick some ass with our new... Why does Beep's weapon look... Oh, he doesn't have the right weapon yet. That's why it looks different. I just was thinking, somebody has not the right weapon. There we go. Now they look like professional samurai hunters. Well, they would probably have to switch this for a like a mercenary club. But yeah, then again, a weaponsmith as well is not on the level that he needs to be yet, unfortunately. But you know, he's getting there. He's getting there. You can see there's a polearm. Just made a combat cleaver, and he's about to get to a level where he's useful. But we'll see. All right, guys. I think that's it for today. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and take care.